And we are back. I am your host, Mid, and we are playing Shadowrun Returns. Alright. Make sure everything's okay. Desktop audio doesn't seem to be doing anything, but hey. Let's see, the penthouse suite, Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon, tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively palatial. Okay. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter. Someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. Let me double check and make sure everything is running okay real quick. Actually, let's click that. Okay, so there is desktop audio, just there's no music at the moment. Here we go. All right. I am going to verify my stream is up, though. Okay, yeah, looks good. I just had that sinking feeling that my stream had crashed somehow like it has, and everything looks like it's running okay. So, okay, so we're in here. We're both pretty well healed up. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Yeah. It's interesting that there's a line between us. Okay. Oh, that's just his path. Okay, I thought it was me going, but alright, never mind. There's a ley line. Line of sight blocked. I'm gonna throw some armor on right now. Alright, Paco. What do you got in your thing? Okay, you got medkits. Alright. It is tempting to go in here and hope no one is in here. Alright, good. There they are. Oh, crap. Now they only see me. Jeez. Alright. A raspy, manic voice booms over the penthouse's PA system. You really think you can come in here and shoot at my place? Do you know who I am? I know who you are. You're the guy I'm gonna kill. Alright, so we need to get under cover. Paco, put away the baseball bat and get out your SMG. There we go. Can you shoot him? Nope, no line of sight. Alright, and... Of course. Okay. We need to get on the other side here and shoot them. I'm gonna do an aim strike on... No, we'll just do normal. Let's do it on Stevie J. Paco, you're expendable. You just fire in place twice. Oh, he healed. Okay. Ah, why are you shooting me? He did more damage, damn it. But no, I can't. And with a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. We still gotta kill Crund. Yeah, let's heal myself. Well, that didn't really do much, but alright. Paco. Yeah, heal me, bud. Ah, damn it. Why do you keep shooting me? Yeah, screw you. Let's go pick that up. His passcodes. Alright. Let's have you reload. Is there anything in here? Nope. Okay, we're gonna move back out. Alright. Nothing? Okay, let's move over here. Oh, man, there's someone. Okay. Let's go get on that ley line. Well, they went down quick. Is there anything in here that we can take? Oh, okay. Alright, Paco. Let's have you reload while you got a chance. Oh, a hellhound. Awesome. Poblano. The room beyond the bars is a stinking jumble of burned flesh and dog flop. An enormous hellhound, its fur streaked with whip marks, growls low. The eyes of a second hellhound burn menacingly in the corner. Shove the zebra meat through the bars. Yeah, let's do that. The hellhounds devour the zebra meat in a few massive bites, and they let out a contented growl. I'm hoping that they're gonna be cool. Be cool. Ah! Okay. Oh, coyote. Kicking some butt and taking names. Let's just shoot my AK at you. There we go. Alright. Good, we didn't have to fight the hellhounds. About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? Ooh, ouch. Just another professional. I need to ask you some questions. Option B, right now, the guy who's saving your ass. Option C, I'm mid. I'm here to rescue you. Let's see. Let's go with option A. Paco glares. Not now, Coyote. We need to get you back to the Union. Miss Kubota has the med lab in the basement. Has that med lab in the basement. No, Coyote speaks through the gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah, I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I needed an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I may as well get paid for it. Her voice is strong still, but her body's beginning to shake. Coyote, you need medical attention. Forget the job and let's get out of here. Paco, help her back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you, then meet you here. Or meet you there. Let's do that. Coyote looks at you as though she's about to argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. Okay, on my own. Good hellhounds, please don't hurt me. Alright, what's back here? Anything? 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 Nothing. Alright. Anything in here? Nope, nothing. Alright, let's go down here. Anything in here? Purge the meta-humans. Okay. How pleasant. Alright, search. Some loose new yen is lying around in the crate. Hey, 25. Nice. Just old junk. And you find a money clip full of new yen and a med kit. Nice. There's nothing around here. What the heck? Oh, maybe I can get into the door over here. Yep. Oh, yeah, there is a door over here. Let's go. Nothing in there. Oh! Oh, crap. Ow! Ow! Why? Why do you hurt me? Ah! Alright, I gotta do a med kit or a heal. Oh, just a whopping 3. Okay. Finally. You find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Get the heck out of Dodge. Yep, confirm. Head back to the Seamstresses Union. Return to the Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door of into the Seamstresses Union. Heads raise, and then the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone, held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she has it by the end of the night. Well, yes, that is quite. Miss Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye: fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Miss Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Soka, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You cause me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracts me from my business. Hi, Miss Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I am aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Guri, the debt of honor. Now go bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. Well, alrighty. Gain 2 karma. And I see a ghost over here. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Ooh. Doma got to admit, that girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. 1 second. Sinus issue. Sorry about that. Just sinuses started running really quick, and I'm like, well, I need to take care of This looks like my kind of place. Option B, whiz. I could use a bunk. I'm never going to use the word whiz as a response. I am honored, Miss Kubota. Thank you. We'll pick that one. You are most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Okay, there's another female orc in lingerie. Ugh. Seriously, come on. This place is a safe house too. Cyberdock. My, you are quite the entrepreneur. We'll go with C. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Okay, meet all the black market vendors in the safe house. Is there more I can talk to you about? House may be of service. Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? Yes, Mr. Delilah is in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royale, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. If you don't mind, how did you become involved in all of this? I am a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Are any Johnsons or Fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Grass. He is often stage-side. Van Grass is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. I'll be going now. Ah, the grizzled veteran, aka the ghost of Jordan Wiseman, even though he is not dead. Hey, I know you. You're, Mid. Thanks again for your help back in 2012. What can I do for you today? The thanking for the Kickstarter, because this is a Kickstarter backer thing. What are you doing here? Damn if I know. When I was alive, I wished I'd written Harry Potter because I would have been incredibly rich and have brought joy to endless millions. Now in death, I wish I'd written Harry Potter because I would be haunting Hogwarts instead of this dive. Got any stories today? Well, picking up on the last story, according to Scott Burfield, what happened next was me calling him on the phone and telling him all the Mayan calendar stuff and about the Sixth World going on and all with tons of detail I'd come up with. What I didn't realize was that it was 2 a.m. when I called and past 3 a.m. when he finally begged me to let him go back to sleep. Any goodies for me today? Oh. Indeed, I do. Dock wagons, armed medical response teams are how runners live to fight another day. They're kind of like Blue Cross Blue Shield meets Black Hawk Down. You can call their remote trauma kits and give them to your hired runners to revive them. A dock wagon trauma kit brings back one hired runner from death's door, kind of like a one-time use resurrection pill. Is it cheating? Nah, it's a single-player game. I think of it more as like easy mode. Anyway, here's a trauma kit for you. You may need it. Alright, gotta get back to the biz. Have fun. Van Grass. Let's go look at him real quick here. Van Grass is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I am Van Grass. Make it quick. Biz is good. Talk to me. Mrs. Kubota says you're a fixer. He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm doing a thing right now, important thing. Talk to you later. Oh, hey guy, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you see that he's staring at his HUD. I'm a fence too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Okay. Let's talk to you again then. Oh, alright, I guess we're done. No one else to talk to. Looking for a date. Johnny Clean. Alright, so... where is... Okay, Mr. Delilah, I don't know where you're at, but okay. Got 13 karma to spend, too. Let's see. Mr. Cluey. The old control bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as impassively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulders is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods to you when you approach. Evening, I see Coyote is back. Looking a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that? The having her back part, yes. Option B, I didn't rough her up if that's what you're wondering. Option C, Paco and I tracked her down. I'll do the having her back part, yes. You have the gratitude of everyone here, especially mine. Couldn't stomach anyone else, losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. Let's see, you feel protective over people here. Immensely towards anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. Mind if I ask you a couple questions? Haven't minded so far. Have you heard anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know and what they don't understand. Do you know where I can find a fence? I think Van Gross is at the bar near the stage. Dwarf with a cyber eye, can't miss him. How long have you been working for Mrs. Kubota? I crawled in here after after I awoke. Mrs. Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. Do you have to pay extra for a manicure on hands that big? I'm not going to insult him. I should be going. Catch you around. Yeah, don't insult the guy who's like way bigger than you and is your friend. Okay, so where the heck is Delilah at? Alright, I guess we're going to go talk to Johnny Clean again real quick, and then we will head downstairs. Johnny Clean, Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveys the crowd at the Union. Hey Johnny, I'm looking for where Cherry took Coyote, and where's the safe house? And option C, thanks for the tip the other day, Mrs. Kubota said that I should go to the safe house, but I don't quite know where that is. Let's see, let's do that one. The piano's a little out of tune, check it out. GAFFC, there you go. As you slowly pick the notes on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need in a one-stop shopping experience: black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Right, we got people in here. Welcome. What's this? No bunks available. Oh, it's my stash. Okay. Let's throw trauma kit in there, or yeah. I could throw one of these med packs. Let's pull that back out. So I have another weapon slot. Alright. Let us spend our karma back down to willpower. We got 13, so let's just go to 6 right then. You know what? Yeah, calculate the chance to hit with magical attacks. Yeah, we're gonna just max this out as fast as we can. Alright. Good to go on that. Okay. And there is Dr. Sarah Castle. Ooh, they took her arm off. Alright. Make it quick, I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Looks like you could use a hand. Tell me about the night Sam Watts died. Null Shen, you should be okay now. Let's do, looks like you could use a hand. Ouch, bad joke right now. She looks under her mangled arm. Okay, folks, I'm going to have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. Watch some Trivid or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Mrs. Kubota never said that what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. Let's do the you'll be here when we wake up. Who says anything about me going to sleep? Just give me something to bite on. You're tough, kid, but you're not that tough. Okay, Coyote. Let's take a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote? I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. With one swift move, she sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Okay, so Coyote. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now with now that the adrenaline is worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost as good as new. Better, really. Nice arm. Thanks, Mrs. Kubota will have me working it off the rest of my life. She notices your expression. You look like you've got something on your mind. I have some questions. She flashes you a puzzled look. What kind of questions? About Sam Watts. Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. I can't say that I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste, Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him the best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night, regular crowd. As I remember, Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him. Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually he got loud the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Mrs. Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Cluey wasn't around, I can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out the back into the alley, and that's the last I saw of Sam. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks, standard Sam dreck, how he grew up rich and didn't deserve this, how he hated his mother, how he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks, enemies, it's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his ass kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies, at least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash on one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was he drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been bad. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything: booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro, whatever he can get his hands on. Wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff, trying to forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Well, yeah, everyone could tell. You just look at him, you could see a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back, all better, looking good even. Hard to imagine, all better, just like that? Did he say how he got better? He said his mom helped him out, never said how, though. Thanks, Cody. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royale run. He's usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I can take another run at it when I can recover. I will. I got the gems for you, babe. Oh, something's going on in here. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillow, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Look at the image. Pictures of a blonde boy and a girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tied around the girl's shoulders and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Written on in a woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. Okay, pocket the photo. Let's go talk to the doc again. In the Shadowrunner circle, the term doctor is often used quite literally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread, but in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite complete with shamanic fetishes. This is sixth world medicine at the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. Option A, I'm supposed to be here, and I suppose you're the one who patched her up. Impressive work. Option B, Null Sheen, now fixing up her arm. That was a piece of work. Option C, you're welcome, Doc, and I gotta say, that was some work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. I'm gonna go with option B. Surprisingly routine, as it so happens. She notes you're eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be, this is a Shadowrunner bar after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Docwagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything? I don't really care. I know what cyber kits, trauma kits, and all that stuff do. Let's see. What cyberware do you have? Current essence after operations. Yeah, I do not want cyberware because my essence will drop, which I think is going to be a big deal for me. What is essence used for again? Let's go to this mage. Although that might be shaman. Let's do cyberware. Your current essence increases spell cooldown by 1 turn. So yes, I do not want to put cyberware in my mage if I can avoid it. Okay, let's plug that away. Hey, yourself. Okay, we got Algernon. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young dwarf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the Sixth World, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells, and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Let's see what you have. We want to look at weapons. Okay, still power bolt. We got spells. Spell any target's ongoing magical effect. Ooh. Aim. That's nice. Mind wipe. Interesting. Stun bolt. Acid stream. I am not going to buy anything right now, but I will keep that in mind. Eric Mersman. What do you mean no credit? Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you keep on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Show me what you have. Yeah, I got the thaumaturgic armor, so I'm good. I'm good to go right now. All right, let's go look at TB Gruberman. Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. Ugly as sin, too. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? Let's take a look at what you've got. Consumables. Okay. And weapons. Let me get a... What kind of assault rifles do you have? Anything? So... Ooh. The Semopal VZ88V has 4 more rounds in it than my AK-97. Doesn't do more damage though, so I'm not really caring at this point. I'm gonna save my money. Thanks. Alright, go over here and talk to David Fry II. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this techno-bit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any question I can answer, or any gear you need. I don't really care about any of this. See you later, buddy. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me introduce myself. Introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. On the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs. Down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? That's fine. Is it true that you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let's see that. Let me take this one. Listen, I know the guy I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's smart enough to not tell me, so he sure as hell is not going to tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best to drop the subject. Okay. See you guys around. Okay, we met everyone. Is there any more we can talk to Coyote about? I found something in the bunk Sam was using. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? Okay. Yeah, great. What was it? Photo, did you know Sam had a twin sister? Yeah, I did. He mentioned her once or twice. It didn't sound like they got along well. She thinks he was rambling on about her the last time I saw him. By that point, he was completely gone. I really couldn't follow what he was saying, but it sounded miserable. Your comlink chips, and the chips, I think they meant to say chirps, and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Aguilar. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all the cops on the take are as happy as you? Talk, Officer Aguilar, what a pleasure to hear from you. Let's go with option C, be nice. Yeah, we're buddies, let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You owe me for this. I need to see that now. Are you there now? Put it on my tab. Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. The image in your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen, I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royale before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. I'll see you when I get back. I don't need your help. See you around. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Alright, I'll see you when I get back. Alright, so let's get out of here. Actually, I'm going to go drop off the gems. Ah, there is Mr. Delilah. Talking to Paco. Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah? We have business to discuss. What business? I got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. Let's see, Coyote sent us. You ever hear someone named Coyote? We're with Coyote, she's indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? Downstairs trying on a new arm. Your run went south for her. She's getting stitched up. She's downstairs in the med bay, got her arm torn off on the job. Let's go with option A. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So, who are you two? The guys that got your goods, what difference does it make? This is good. Yeah, let's do guys who got your goods. Don't make no difference to me. Where's the stones? Let's see. Ooh, give him all the stones, hold back the best stone and give him the rest, hold back the pebble with the runes on it and give him the rest. I think the one with the runes might be important. In an instance, there's a jeweler's scope in his eye. Moving quickly through what appear to be the most valuable stones, he stops when he can't find what he's looking for. He glares at you, furious, and throws the rest of the gems in your face. It's not here. What? He exhales and slowly wags his head as he speaks. Let me explain the way the world works to you. I hire someone to do a job, they do it, then they get paid, and we part happy. Now you have something that I paid Coyote to get for me. That makes it mine. So you give me the pebble and we won't make any more work for Johnny Clean. Okay. Maybe if you told me more about the pebble, it might jog my memory. Double the fee and the pebble is yours. Was there another stone? Like a pebble? Some sort of letters on it? I forget. Here you go. I forgot. Here you go. Let's do maybe if you told me more about the pebble, it might jog my memory. I'm smart enough not to ask my clients what they want. What they want. I just arranged for it to get them. Now hand it over. Okay, hand it over. Coyote may not have told you, but the penalty for being late with the delivery was no payment, but I'm feeling magnanimous tonight. So you guys can keep the gems I threw in your damn face. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in, smiles to himself. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me, I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Van Gras, follow me. All right. Van Gras is fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling on his PDA. You're back. Still busy? What's your story? We have some pretty things to sell. You want to see them? Need to fence some stones. You're the right guy. Let's see. Pretty things. I have a fondness for pretty things. Let me see. You're the servos in Van Grass's cyber eye were as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this Drek gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for him. Let's see. Let's do... Yeah, why not? Actually, no. I'll think about it. Suit yourself. Alright. I thought about it. Yeah, let's do it. Thought he was going to be like, oh, on second thought, I really want those. Let me give you more. Nope. Okay, so... guess we're going to head to the NTSB. Confirm. South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstresses Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with his latest victim. Left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle is your typical industrial area, grit, grime, and gray. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wood pallets repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is the district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Oh, someone who wants to talk. A streetwalker. Hey, you looking for a good time? Let's see, know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums down around here have been stealing old crap from the place for years. Not worth my time, though. Okay. Halt! Guard looks bored. He toys with his gun absentmindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Hey, you're about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get dusted, street scum? Working with Lone Star on the crime scene investigation in the NTSB warehouse. Hey, I'm looking for my kitty cat. Here, kitty. I'm the new maintenance guy. This is my first day. Let's go with the first one. Sure you are. And I'm Lofweir, the King of Dragons. Beat it. Okie dokie. Oh, there's stuff to look at over here. Let's look at this. There's a gap between the fuselage and the building just large enough for someone of your stature to crawl through. It looks like you can sneak through there and bypass the security checkpoint. Okay, let's just not take that at the moment. Look at this. Hey, that's mine. Were you raised by a pack of wolves? That letter's rightfully mine. Can I get out of this? Nope. I could use your intestines as a rope instead. Can I borrow it for a few minutes? 5, sure. Maybe that noodle machine is still working. I'm gonna squeeze through. I wasted 5 yen, new yen, but okay. Apparently I cannot go through there and I have to use the ladder now. Did I just bug the game? Alright, let's go talk to her, because she apparently wants to talk to me again, I think. Hey, you looking for a good time? Not me, a friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. She looks at you knowingly. Alright, 20 buys you a 5-minute distraction. Then I gotta get back to work and earn some real new yen. Okay. It's a big gun you have there. Alright. Standard issue, ma'am. Okay. 3 karma gained. Alright, let's get through here. Is there anything around here I should be able to pick up, steal, whatever? Alright, I'm just gonna go in, actually. Yes! Let us transition. The warehouse inside the large gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings adorned with girders and rickety catwalks top a huge utilitarian room. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. It seems this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star or no, you've got a job to do. Oh, is that McCluskey? Took your sweet time, didn't you? Well, you know traffic these days. Fill me in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. Turns out this might not be a Ripper murder after all. I left the computer in the office over there if you want to take a look for yourself. The victim worked here at the NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. I know what the NTSB is. This warehouse is used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes. Try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. Got through the victim's computer and his case notes indicating he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Okay, scientists don't make good criminals. That'll get you killed quick. Spilling corpse secrets, not the wisest career choice. Nope. Some runner like you probably offed him to cover up his corp master's involvement and tried to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Well, McCluskey's standing there, so I don't understand what's going on with that. But let's go in there real quick. Yeah, he's not happy. Alright, so we got a computer. Actually, researchers worked cyber terminal has been left on, presumably by the Lone Star investigators. Read notes from case file 95. Federated Boeing jetliner, blah blah blah, Ares. Plane had several mechanical issues resulting in Mayday at 3:04. Blah, blah. Pilot reported the altimeter was reading negative values. Co-pilot takes over the controls of the pilot, leaves the cabin to investigate the rear of the plane. Cannot be contacted by local plane steward. The co-pilot radios in a Mayday. The plane crashes in an empty field in western North Dakota. It's fine. 96. Pratt Whitney unmanned. Ares redacted. Okay. Read the researcher's private notes. Notes that appear on screen pertaining to NGSV case file number 96, the crash of the Ares jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux Nation border. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, however, you find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. You download the researcher's notes onto your PDA. All right, that is fine. This appears to be the victim is locked. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of the dead man's personal items. Expect the toothbrush. Blue toothbrush is still wet from being used. It smells of mint and cigarettes. Appears to be the okay. Inspect the comb. Comb is black plastic and there's wiry gray hair stuck in it. This appears to be the okay. Leave the locker. I have a feeling all that stuff is going to come in handy later. The toothbrush and the hair. Hey, it's Dresden. Can I go in here? Hey, I can. All right, what's in here? A locked door. Can I get in here? Oh! There's another locked door over here. All right, so let's go back out here. Shannon Halfsky and Dresden. Mid, surprised to see you here. Let me guess, Officer Aguiar tipped you off. Suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday, or your cred stick did, at any rate. Anyway, surprise. We've got another Ripper victim on our hands. It looks like business is good for Dial-A-Morgue these days. So what is the story with this one? You look like you've been putting in some overtime, Dresden. What can you tell me about the victim? Let's see. Victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs are removed from the body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell you, really. He did have a lot of pre-existing scar tissues, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Any idea which organ the Ripper was after this time? Nice hole there in the chest. Not quite how I'd want to go out. Let's see. This is in his shopping list. Well, the killer definitely took the lungs. The more I looked at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Is McCluskey getting closer to a suspect? Couldn't find his ass with both hands. Don't tell him I said that, though. How's Officer Aguilar doing on this case? He seems to be a real go-getter. No, okay. Would love to solve this before McCluskey and get his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it in front of his superiors. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by their tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days, sir? I don't think Aguilar's officer's salary is going to do much to seduce me into helping him. Okay, sounds like Ripper's taking a different trophy from each victim. Sam's liver, this guy's lungs, and any theories. Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who who happens to prefer dead people. However, while there is a massive damage to the chest cavity, I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting since another victim's heart was also a transplant. Oh, and Sam had a new liver, and the lady had eyes. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it's an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. Ugh. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I can find more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. Who's the woman over there? 1 second, I need to get some water. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I was out of water and my throat was starting to get really dry. No clue. She just showed up next of kin, I think. I'm going to take a look around. Good luck out there. Let's go talk to the lady. You're not a cop. She looks up, watching you warily. Oh, by the way, if you can hear a dog barking, that is my neighbor's dog. Apparently is yipping away someplace outside. I'm independent. What's your relationship to the dead man? Nope. Who's the stiff? I see you're praying. Do you know the deceased? The suspicion in her voice and eyes departs almost instantly when the subject turns to the deceased. He's my brother. I've been trying to speak with him, but I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman. Yes, for all the good it's doing me, if I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest. Were there any other witnesses? Yeah, let's do that. Not as far as I can tell, not among the living anyway. Realization that dawns, bringing the light back into her eyes. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes her eyes and concentrates, droning a little chant that you can barely hear. Yes, there are other spirits who may be of help. Her features harden in frustration, as if she's searching for something that remains elusive. Sighing, she opens her eyes and fixes you with a stare. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? Warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help. They wish to be heard, but I think they have something to say about my. And I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe that I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I need at least 2 such objects. Can you find them for me? I'll do what I can. Let's see. Let's see what we can find. You don't need to go right now. Okay. What we got here? Nothing. Okay, I've already done that. Actually, let's go back over here. Inspect the comb. Ha! There you go. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your hand stands on end. When you take it off this little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest hard. This must be one of the items the shaman is looking for. You pocket the comb. Alright, leave the locker. Let's go over here. Get the computer. Oh, there's something in there. Old poster depicts a svelte young woman posing as something I couldn't see because it was too quick. Oh. There's a pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. It could be discarded luggage or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. Dig through the shoe pile. Find nothing interesting in the shoe pile. Walk away. All right. It's hard to tell whether this heap of items and refuse is recovered from a plane crash or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. Dig through the trash. Sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered with the stuff. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. Earring. Ring is made out of burnished steel, formed into the shape of a small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch the surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. Dented lunchbox. A dented tin lunchbox that's seen better days. You can barely make out the face of the grinning troll on the front. Inspect the cred stick. Surprisingly, the cred stick is still functional. You slot it in your PDA and 200 yen is added to your account. Alright, so got some stuff. Let's head back to her and hopefully I've got 2 objects. Feels as though you found enough objects. Yes, here they are. And the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time, but when her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... What the hell is this? Oh, great. Here comes McCluskey. Officer Aguilar trails after the detective, only meeting your eyes for a moment. She's the victim's sister, sir. This is a crime scene officer, not some salish drum circle. Isn't it standard procedure to contact the next of kin? It's her brother. Makes it her business. Watch your tone. She's in mourning. Watch your ass, or else you're going to find my boot lodged up in it. Get the hell out. Come on, if we stay much longer, I'm liable to do something I regret, or worse, something I'd enjoy. Okay. Let's talk to you again. That man is an ass. She stares dagger at McCluskey from across the warehouse. There's no helping it. But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful that you were able to collect these items before those clods carted everything off. Can we still stomach the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. Come back later once the coast is clear. We'll come back later once the coast is clear. Running cops like this won't tap the place for long. Let's do that. I can't stand the waiting, but I don't see any other choice. Sure you're up for this? Maybe a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom of this. As long as you can deliver and make it worth my while, it means your brother's killer doesn't take another life, then yes. Let's do option A, whatever your reasons, I thank you. Now, since we have the time, we should probably enlist some help. They may post security overnight. I'm going to go out on a limb so you know where to find the kind of people we need. You could say that. The best money can buy. Just smile. Good. I'll put up the money if you can find the body. She produces a fistful of crumpled new yen from inside a leather pouch. Starts to count out, then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Okay. Return to the Seamstress Union. Looks like I gotta hire some runners. As you leave the warehouse, your comm light chirps in the face of Coyote pops on the screen. Oi, Mid, you in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by Lone Star, same old thing. Yeah, I'm kind of busy right now, no problem. What do you need? Back up. Her jaw sets. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squat, ran my world when I was growing up. Sounds nasty. It was for all kinds of reasons. I have a cousin Gino who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers, bad guys. They hooked him up on high amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. I'm guessing you have a new lead. It's not a lead. Her face lights up. She's running hot. It has a serious edge. I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed her or him herself. I'm on my way. Paco's with me, but we could use another hand. You in? I need you right now. You know the deal, Cody. I work, I get paid. Yeah, let's do. I work, I get paid. I got nothing, man. Call it a favor. Okay, sure. Maybe there's a way you can come out. There's a way for me to come out ahead. Good luck. Okay. Yep. Thanks, I'll send you the address. See you soon. Alright, so I have till midnight to come back here. And I think with this, I'll read this, the cluster, Coyote's Crusade, the cluster of dilapidated buildings where Coyote told you to meet her appears to be the remnants of a public housing project. The buildings look like a cesspool filled with human debris. You find her standing with Paco on a street corner, eyeing the roofs, the doorways, the windows. Despite his attempts to engage her, Coyote barely says a word as the three of you weave your way through the tenements. She walks purposefully, her new cyber hand flexing open and closed with each step. It's unclear whether the action is voluntary or not. You circle back around the back of the building, and Coyote jumps up, grabs the bottom rung of a fire escape ladder, and pulls it down. Without a signal, she starts to climb towards the roof. Paco looks at you worried and starts up the ladder. Okay. Thanks for meeting us, Mid. I owe you one. No sweat. I figured you can use the backup. Maybe I can find a way to make this pay off. Let's get it done. I have a killer to find. Okay. You never know. Oh hey, listen, I got good news for you. You know, Sam's sister Jessica, one of my contacts, found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job. Thanks. I thought I told you. Okay. Yep. She looks at her scar face soft. Least I can do. She looks at you, her scar face soft. I'm assuming softens. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin Gino should be in one of the squats past the door right up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard on the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty, so stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's get this. Let's do this. And with this, I am actually going to probably call it a night. It's a good opportunity to do that right before we go in. I'm going to save the game, and we will pick up here tomorrow for more Shadowrun Returns. Thank you for tuning in, either live or after the fact. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this. It's a fun game. Kind of dated graphics at this point, and it was a Kickstarter that was their first one that they were doing. They learned a lot off of this, and I actually like it. I think it looks pretty cool. The mechanics definitely develop as we will be moving on from game to game, and I really enjoy the series. So anyway, I will catch you tomorrow. Have a great evening, and I will see you then. Good night.